Let's start with the preface. Okay? Just as a warning, this was written in 1977, so it's not politically correct in some of its language. So bear that in mind. The original conception for dyslexia in the classroom grew out of my contacts with prison inmates, juvenile delinquents, and school dropouts. Those heartbreaking casualties who don't make it in our standard social and educational systems. When the first edition of this book appeared, almost no published information was available concerning the relationships between delinquency and learning disability. Suddenly, in the mid to late 1970s, a great deal of attention became focused on this costly social problem. As the second edition of Dyslexia in the Classroom reaches the public, more than 40 research projects have reported learning disability syndromes in 71 to 85% of all convicted male felons in our penal systems. In spite of mounting evidence that learning disability is active among us, many educational leaders still deny its prevalence or even its existence. Dyslexia is often derided as a myth, or worse, as a fad promoted by private clinics at inflated fees. Classroom teachers, harassed social workers, and peace officers who deal with illiterate adolescents know that something is not all right with these young people. Those of us working closely with delinquents and felons see the pathetic consequences of unrecognized and untreated learning problems. More and more professionals in all fields are speaking of dyslexia when the term applies. No doubt a better term will someday reappear, but until it does, an effort must be made to remediate the symbol confusion found in every classroom in the nation. Academic debate serves a vital role in achieving clarity, but teachers and diagnosticians cannot wait for consensus at the top. Steps must be taken now to help the patient even before the doctors agree upon the cause and nomenclature. This book is not an attempt to set the experts straight regarding learning disability. Instead, this book is intended for grassroots professionals who have neither time nor opportunity for specialized study of learning disabilities. My purpose is to give simple, trustworthy guidelines for identifying specific kinds of learning problems, and then to offer workable suggestions for solving many of these problems in the classroom. To bring this sort of fire down from Olympus, I must give it all a name. That name, as defined in the following chapters, is dyslexia. Dale R. Jordan, Ph.D., Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, spring 1977.